So this is episode 3 of the story mod series. Last time we did a bit of combat stuff. We scavenged some of the landmines and trashed a pair of bases that were over here that were probably going to threaten this in a bit, but they're not because we just took care of that. We're probably really low on copper. Some of those guys have already run out. Yeah, several of these guys. That's why this little chaos smelter is running into some trouble. That's fine. We still got a little nice sushi thing. I'm probably going to stay with the little nice sushi thing because the little nice sushi thing is just a little nice sushi thing. Power grid is, fine. Should I expand that? Should I do that slightly differently? I don't need all of those pumps. I could have another boiler here and rearrange this stuff slightly. That sounds like a good idea. Expanding the power grid sounds like a good idea. And I haven't done power grid stuff at all in this run yet, so let's do that. Do I have iron? I do not have iron, because all the iron is just getting consumed by all of these things. And also because I'm not making that much iron, because I've only got that much material coming through, but that's fine. Let's make this worse. Let's just break the entire base for a moment, because that sounds like a good idea. Let's not throw grenades around the place. I've done that again. Can I... Oh yeah, because you guys actually needed the stuff, didn't you? Oh well. I did say I was going to break the entire base, and I'm a man of my word. Can I fit? I can't quite fit that in. Unless I move all of these one to the side, which means I have to move this, which is a bit of a pain. So let's just do that. Except this one can't be here then either. Can I just do... I mean, do I want to do a boring normal thing? Oh, there's a pipe there. Not that, this. I can't quite fit that there because of where I put the labs, but that's fine. How am I getting coal into this thing? I'm contemplating a long-headed inserter here or something, but that's not going to be great. Maybe I just don't have one of these things here? I mean, I could just move all of this to the side. And the base is offline, it's fine. I didn't really need any of that anyway. Let's just reorganize this entire power grid, I guess. I do like this slightly crazy thing of having... Is that actually going to fit in there? It'll get me 2, won't it? But then the others are going to have to go somewhere else. And I also need the pipes coming out of that. Okay, you know what? All of this coal can just go into the thing that's making my grenades for me. You can have whatever in my infantry, and then I can pick that up. And then the base being offline feels really bad, but I also kind of don't care because it's a scenario about doing bad things. So if I do that, let's not do it like that. Let's do it like this. Then I do want to do this box thing. Then let's do like that, and then I do have 3 of these, so that's good. That's as many as I wanted. Because if I do this, then I can have... Where are these guys going? I can't... Yeah, I just put that belt in the other place. That's the solution to that. The belt just goes in a different place. It's fine. Doesn't go there. Does it go there? It does, and everything's working again, so that's cool. Yeah, these guys will move. They can just build up on the belt for a while, it'll be fine. These guys go here, like that one doesn't need to be there, so we're, in the interest of sushi, we're going to make things as compact as possible. And then this one can go, I've got 2 more engines I want to fit in, didn't I? Yeah, that looks, I like that. Look, it's future considerate. I can even put more things in here if I want to. So that means this one is going to come this way. Kind of like that. You know what? The way to manage the sides of this thing are to do that. There we go. So we've expanded the power grid, we've expanded the power grid a lot, we've expanded the power grid without consideration for how much coal we're actually mining, but that's fine. You guys can have all that stuff. That's going pretty well. Can I still haven't got fluid handling because I haven't got the engine stuff, but I don't think, yeah, so I haven't actually got build train stops, secure abandoned train line from the west. I don't have the train station, so the thing I can actually do at the moment is first of all, get all the stuff off the belt so it's on the right side. Yeah, the thing I can actually do at the moment is yeah, this is actually a time that I can be automating stuff. I don't need this much coal either. Do you have? Yeah, you can just have all that stuff. It'll be fine. Yeah, so expanded the power grid. We're mostly pretty safe. I need more copper, and I need just more stuff generally. I've got another 45 furnaces. I can build another 10 of these things. I can build more labs. I can build everything I want. I think I actually have to repair these before I can turn them into the next grade. I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's be nice and repair some of the things that I busted when I was throwing grenades around. When I was, not planning on throwing grenades around, but that's kind of how it worked out. Walls I'm not going to bother repairing. Lights I'm not going to bother repairing. Okay, that's doing a bunch of stuff. We're getting a variety of materials through. Okay, I think the thing I actually have to do is just secure more resources. And the resources I want to secure are these terrible little bits of copper, and these terrible little bits of iron, and I think I can... I mean, the thing I'm contemplating is, do I just start building kind of a base thing in here? I mean, there aren't many cliffs that I can lean on for defense. The other option is building a thing down here, which is further away from my resources, but closer to... Well, like, the cliffs are a better defensive position, but not by much. I think what I do is this... Yeah, I'm not mining it that at capacity at all yet. I think what I do is... So that's that entire patch mined out, and I think that's all iron now. I don't think there's any copper left in that. I think I just drag a couple of belts over. Like, as long as I have... Because the thing I'm looking at is... Actually, this could actually be nearly a full belt of stuff. Because these guys are taking material off the belt. These guys are reducing the amount of items on the belt. This thing's reducing the amount of items on a belt. These guys are also... Yeah, so because I'm using both sides of the belt already, none of these vehicles, none of these things are getting anywhere near... Actually, I've just noticed, because of the amount of copper that I'm not using, those guys aren't getting any stuff done. So you guys probably need some of these, and you guys probably need some of these, and you guys have some of that, and you guys have some of that. That'll keep the science ticking over for a bit. Yeah, I reckon I can have basically a full material of belt coming through, and all these guys will still, at nearly a full belt of material, still be able to find places to put their stuff on a belt, especially if I do the steel first. So I think that's going to be the plan. I think I can, and that means that I can have nearly 30 miners, and I've currently got like 8. So that'll be a nice way of, yeah, just making this work, getting a lot of stuff done. Can I have more turrets? No, because I need the copper, which I gave to the red science. Cool. Okay, then I still need more plate. Yeah, I do need the materials at this point. I need a lot more plate. Okay, cool. You guys can just have this, and we'll continue with it. Okay. Do I want the fluid handling first, or do I want the railroad first? Well, I mean, I'm doing the quest thing. Actually, the thing I want first is the bullet damage, and then we will continue with the quest-based stuff of having. I mean, I've already got 1 car. It seems like a good idea to be able to have more cars, so we're going to do that. Tool belt probably also a good idea. Explosives goes into, yeah, landmines. We'll be able to. We're gonna do this stuff. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Yeah. What do I need? I need more of these things, for which I need copper cable, which I'm pretty sure I used to have and then gave away. Good job. Give me all of these back, as it turns out, because my number 1 priority is going to be getting. Yeah, we got to get us there's some copper down here. There's a small amount of copper down here. There's not very good copper. It's fine. There's stone as well, which might be useful for military later. But we're going to come down here. We're going to do that. We're not going to get hit by any of these guys because we're kind of pro. It's fine. Okay. They hit me. Are these medium rooms? Oh, they are. That'd be why everything took ages, because they were medium worms, and they've got different armor values. But it's fine. And there's a base, which is... It doesn't look too bad. Do I have a go at that base? I mean, there are a lot of... If I'm mining this stuff, that gives me... Actually, if I'm mining either of these, I've still got another 2 cells before I'm annoying the base, and there's a lot of trees in each of those, so I might be able to not even worry about it. So maybe I don't. I do need... Do I need stone furnaces? I do not need stone furnaces. Okay, let's get some of these guys out of the way. How many miners do I want on this thing? If I'm doing 1 belt of material, that's 30 miners total, and I don't think I want more than 1/4 of that to be copper, because 3 to 1, 4 to 1 iron to copper is kind of the ratio. I'm going to go with 6 if I can even get 6 on this. 5, 6, is that? So that's actually going to fully mine that entire, or at least, you know, it's not... The coverage is not great, but it will... Like, this will be... It's covering the entire patch. The amount of material I'm not getting out is great, but it is also the amount of material I want out, and means that entire patch, like when those miners run out, will just be done. So where am I building a lane of smelting? I think I'm building it. I think I should tap that coal and put it just here. I think that sounds like the plan. That's going to be like the most sushi thing I could do. So that's, of course, what we're going to do. There we go. 6 mines of. You know what? Let's. Do I have wall? I do not have wall. Okay. We're going to do. We're going to do the aggressive thing again, but like a different version of the aggressive thing. We're going to put some of this here. We're going to put. None of these guys are coal blocks, and I don't have coal with me. That's kind of annoying. Okay, sure. You get all of that. I'm slightly sad that I do not have the coal, so let's go and do that quickly. Got all the iron turning up, which is nice. Somewhere over here I have coal. Somewhere over here I have a box of coal. That's more coal than I needed. Everyone's kind of sad because you don't have copper. Yeah, of course. Is this the right way to be going? Maybe. No, is the answer to that. I should be going this way. Because I want to put like some kind of bunker on. Actually, let's not put it there. If I put one of, I don't have any of those. Okay, I guess you guys get an assembler too. You do not need an assembler too, but you're going to get one because. No, I wanted to use the injured ones. I wanted the injured ones out of my inventory. There we go. Yeah. That was the wrong two. Again. That's going to be a continuing theme. Okay. Because I do have more of this stuff which you can have. Yeah. Stuff like this. And then these guys can also go here. And yeah, now I'm making wall. I'm making like quite a lot of wall, but it's going to be like a fixed amount of a lot of wall, because as soon as that fuel runs out, it's going to be done. But that's also, you know, kind of fine. You can do that. I'm going to have a couple more of these. Power's almost certainly, yeah, power's completely fine. 10 wall is not really enough to start anything working, but that's fine. I need these things out the way because yeah, I reckon these ones can go. They are. Is that true? That's not true. I am going to lean into the spaghetti by getting rid of these ones so that they're nicely balanced. And that also means 6 of these, 4. Okay, 5, 6. And that means that this can be a little more concise, which, you know, is a thing that we like. And then, yeah, so I don't actually, yeah, these guys are all kind of dead. A thing I'd like to do, you know, just immediately is just like pile that stuff straight in. So that's going to give us copper. It's going to get copper back on the menu for these guys, even though it's not running particularly well. How many of these do I actually need? Yeah, so I decided that 12 stone furnaces was half a belt, which is the correct number, which is the amount of stuff I'm processing, which means I need another 12... Yeah, 6. These 6 stone furnaces are going to be a quarter of a belt, other than the fact that it's dealing with the half belt of this stuff that this is backed up. But this will push a lot more copper through the system pretty quickly, especially if I got more of this stuff. So we're not going to worry about that. It's only the copper will in fact have less priority because it's coming on like this other side of the belt. But that's fine. So to process a half belt of stuff, I need these 6 steel furnaces and then another 12 stone furnaces, of which I've made 3, 6. So I need another 6 of those. So actually I decided I was going to ramp this up to a full belt, wasn't I? Yes, because I've got these patches, and I've also got capacity on this thing to have a full belt going through, especially if I take the steel off. If I'm making chips and steel further up the line, that's going to be how we do things. Can I get... I can't get it there. This guy has to move. Does that work at all, though? Yes, because I can side load. Yes, that does work. I can make that work. Okay, so that might end up being like, so I've got a plan for how that's going in now. Okay, but I was actually going to have a full belt of material, which means that I need in total 24 steel furnaces. Actually, let's do this the other way around. 48 stone furnaces minus these 6. Actually, let's do it the other way around in order to do it the other way around. How many stone furnaces do I have equivalent processing for this right now? So these 6 are contributing 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so if I'm making a full belt of stuff in addition to this, because I'm not changing the sushi, because it's about maintaining the sushi, I need another 30 stone furnaces. So we're going to slightly over provision that. Are we going to do it? Yeah, let's do bands of 10, because bands of 10 never happen in Factorio, because like the numbers don't end up that nice. But we're going to do it because it's bad. Because it means we'll have an uneven, like, kind of botch of stuff, which is exactly what we're going for. And I can also do this. Yes, because this will be less than half a belt. Yeah, so... yeah, this is going to be... I've even put this in a terrible place. Okay, sure. Yeah, we're going to do things that you shouldn't do, which is kind of what story mode is about. Is it? Who knows? Story mode can be about whatever you want. That one's going in there. The other thing that I should do, thinking about this, is having more... yeah. So which one of these are the input ones? This one's an input one, so this one wants to have a coal filter on either side. And then I want... yeah, so this is going to give me some collection of stuff. And I want to have steel getting made there, but it's also going to have to come off here. Do I have... I do? Yeah, so that's going to be some amount of steel. So that's going to be pretty nice. Okay. Let's go and collect more iron and things like that. Now, the iron is up here, the other stuff is... let's check the pollution cloud quickly, and it's completely fine. Yeah, how many of these do I need? I don't even know how many of these I need. This is not a game mode where you actually are careful about things. Okay, I guess we do this as well. Turns out powering your things is kind of important. So yeah, so the plan of this is this terrible thing plus this thing, which I'm leaving, adds up to 1 belt of material. That's the plan. But actually less than that, because I'm already like taking steel off and stuff like that. So this is actually going to be here. This one is going to be a belt of coal and steel. I think I just boxed the steel. Let's not put it there in case I need... I probably will need military later, in which case I can start... yeah, let's do it. Let's do it like that. Filter steel on the right, sure. Yeah, this is all kind of moot. I would rather... like, the sensible play at this point is to just be getting more materials in. which is, you know, why I haven't done that yet. So that can cache. Where is... Yeah, let's do this in the car. Car's going to be better. Oh wait, did I... Okay, so that's nowhere near polluting that yet, because I also wanted to come back here and pick up all those walls and do all that stuff, but it's fine. Let's go do some outposting. And by outposting I mean driving into the rocks. Okay, so we're going to link up that one as well, we're going to link up this one. How many of these things are still running? 1,000, 1,000... Okay, so I'm gonna have 3 of those running for a while, and I decided I wanted 6 of these, right? Or was it 5? Should have put a radar there. I want 30 miners in total, so I think that means I want 25 miners on iron, of which I do not have that many. But I guess we start. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll bring this through here. We'll actually just run it straight through that thing as well. Oh, we got... Okay, so we've run out of miners, fine. That was kind of what I expected to happen, because I knew I was short on all that stuff anyway, but you know, that's fine. We'll run the belt past this outpost as well, because we're going to put more stuff on it. We'll get stuck in the trees, because that's what happens. We'll cut down this tree from within the car, because that's also, you know, good ways of doing stuff. And so that's a belt of iron. Actually, it's not done yet. It needs to be down here, where we're actually smelting stuff. And then this belt needs to be going this way. Yeah, and now I've got to do this disaster. Thing is, this is one belt of material going in, kind of, except that some of it's being smelted here. And I actually need to take some of this iron and put it in here, because I don't have enough miners on the copper to fully utilize this thing. Okay, cool, good plan. So which ones are the input ones? This one and this one are input ones. So this really is what we're doing. Yes. I need more of those. I need another splitter. That's a real shame. These are the input ones. Yes. Yes, those are the input ones. Cool. We can go under here, and like, I would do that with a splitter, except I do not have a splitter, so we're just doing that instead. That's the wrong way around. Those want to go in here. There we go. Do I have some of this stuff which you can have? So all of that stuff is going to be processing things. Then the thing is, this one's going to be iron on the inside. These ones are taking stuff to make steel. They don't have their fuel yet. Yeah, that one needs to go somewhere. Then I think this... I need more splitters again. I don't actually need more splitters. The thing I decided was, like, I need to be able to direct some of this iron into this smelt because of how the capacities work out. And so the way I'm going to do that is by not having underground belts. Yeah, I can't get across either of those, can I? I cannot. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, I can do it over here, I guess. That pole has to move, or I can just go like this way. This is how we're going to enable this particular piece of spaghetti. It's going to be fine. So that goes in there, and now we have, this is like one full belt of smelting capacity. The only other thing we need to do is, yeah, I said I needed to move these. Did that still connect? No. Okay, so I need to move the other ones as well. What was it connected to? It was connected to this thing. There we go, that works. So my outputs are here. Yeah, sure. And do I have underground? I do not. But I have lots of stuff now. So I can make some of these. Oh no, I did already have a lot of those. Cool. Is that going to be too much stuff for a side of a belt? Who knows? Because the plan with this was to get it in... Does this actually fit at all? Yes. But I actually have to run it here? No, I can run it. I can do it here, can't I? I need more undergrounds. I should probably belt balance that. I have no idea if that's going to work or not. You can have stuff. You can have stuff. So we've got this belt of material here. And the plan is that I can take... Yeah. That way, you turn up here, you go there, and then... I can't actually get across here, can I? Yeah, this was the thing I was looking at before, is that in order for this to work, I need to sideload this. But I can sideload this, I think. What was I looking at doing? Yeah, this one moves, and then I do that, and now all of this new material is being sideloaded onto the side that actually merges into the splitter. And the thing is, that's going to be a full build of material, and so I think the only way this works is if I have another splitter. I'm making green chips myself, that's dumb. I guess I'm making some of them. Why do I not have... Did I cut power to a thing? Why am I not getting... Have I already mined all of that copper? I'm going to have to go back and check that. I might have also just disconnected things. Yeah, the only way this works is if this goes up priority. Let's actually do this, it's going to be a little bit safer. Upper priority on the right. And then everything will end up on the right side of this, which means that these guys will have the ability to slot into the left-hand side of this, which is pretty cool. Can I make this worse? By which I mean, can I get... Because I wanted to move the cog function out here. Or at least I wanted the cog function off the main line. Because, not that, cogs. Because this will mean that it's all kind of about reducing capacity on, yeah, taking things off the belt. You actually, yeah, just put things back on the belt. Just have everything drift through the base. That'll be fine. That way, then. So you guys get all the cogs you want. So I'm making cogs, making space on the inside of the belt. So this needs to go there. So now that can flow through. All of this seems to be pretty much what I wanted, which might terrify people, but that's fine. Yeah, I need to go figure out why that copper is not processing. Because I kind of need the copper. Do you guys need to exist anymore? Actually, you don't, but I'm going to keep you anyway. Because it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a portion of... Oh wow, amazing. The problem was that I had too much stuff. That's a nice problem to have. In that case, what we're going to do is expand the chaos buffer. Because now we got a lot of stuff. We need, except I want to not be making these chips myself. That's bad. But yeah, we're now going to have a lot of stuff. Get these things off the belt. What do I actually need? I did talk about wanting more guns. Let's just quickly hack some of that together. Some radars are also going to be useful. I'm pretty sure more than anything else you guys need, yeah, plate, which happens to be the thing I have a lot of at the moment. So you guys get a lot of plate, you guys get, you know, a lot of stuff you want. And that's... This might be a decent... Oh no, wait. The one other thing we're going to do... Yeah, I'm gonna commandeer some of this. Is that true? That's not true. I've only got a box down here. What am I doing? The other thing to do is figure out why the copper isn't working. I don't think I've run down that entire copper patch already. That would be a somewhat curious situation. I've run down that entire copper patch already? That's what happened. That's all the copper that I had there. So I've got that 1.5k. Okay, so we are really going to be resource constrained, which is, I guess why I was connecting that other train station. Yeah, sure. That makes a lot of sense. You guys can have these. You probably don't need to exist anymore. How much wool do I have? I've got a bunch of wool. In that case, the thing I probably do... I mean, there is a little bit of copper there, so we're going to grab that. I wasn't actually kind of expecting to run that entire thing out quite so quickly, but sure. I do have all of the miners that I want for iron now at this point. I've nearly finished projectile damage 2. I am actually researching projectile damage 2. This is looking pretty good, but I'm not actually getting... Oh, but they've also got all of the copper they need for a long while, so that's fine. This guy kind of does too. Yeah, let's go and put another couple of copper miners down. Do I want to try and take out that base? It's 3 dudes. It looks like it might be a medium worm, which is always kind of spicy. I've only got 5 turrets. Small worm. No, that'll be fine. 2 dudes, 2 bases, 3 nests, couple of worms, got a shotgun, got some grenades to take out these guys. Yeah, fine. Okay, because now I can go and connect the other 1,500 bits of copper that I've got. Where is it? I just drove past it. Yeah, because this is going to be interesting, is it? Because I wanted... the other 2. Shift building is not going to be super useful in this case because I don't have the bots to get it done for me. But I can come through here. Okay, so those guys are now running. This is going to be the last of this copper that I need. Press R. Stumble up here, somewhere over here. We can just go this way, sure. There we go, done. Copper connected. Then I did want a large number of miners on the iron. That's going to be doing everything that needs to. That one will be taking care of stuff as well. That'll actually work. It was not what I intended, but it'll work. Actually, there's more here, isn't there? 18. I wanted like another 3 or 4. Especially as the other patch is going to be running out, and I've got a lot, so, you know. Done. So we've got an entire line of processing, more or less. We've got this kind of disaster. This 5. Yeah, so we got... I think this is where we're going to leave this episode. I got some research to do to get the train stops. That's going to be fine. That's going to be kind of handled. These guys can have a lot more of their stuff. This guy is also doing pretty well, making some steel, putting a lot of stuff in these boxes. Oh yeah, I wanted more of these things, but I don't want to make those myself. I kind of need to expand the chips. I can expand the chips by doing that a little bit, and also by doing... Okay, I guess I'm making those myself, sure. Yeah, got a nice little sushi batch of all this kind of stuff. I did have some chips. So that's going to be making... Actually, this is the one that needs to be... Yeah. So we've got some terrible spaghetti mining. These guys are actually run out, so there's only... Yeah, okay, so I kind of expected those other ones to run out, that's fine. I'm doing a bunch of that. Might actually have to be careful about how I'm spending the materials that I've got, because I need to go down and connect... Somewhere there's a western base. That's probably the western base. So we need to go connect that. Everything else is super stable, other than that not having radar coverage, and this being, about to run out of stuff. Other than that, I feel pretty good about this. Scenario is fun, sushi is great, this guy can be upgraded because I want more of it. Give me those things, I've got so much steel. Oh, that's... I should actually be... Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is this factory, right? This is the last thing I'm going to do. This... You know what? I'm going to do it like this. And it's going to be terrible. You're going to make poles, you're going to make rail, which I don't have yet, but other than that, I can have a box here that gives you both stuff, and then you can output to a pair of boxes here, and I can put a bunch of steel here and a bunch of iron in here. I don't actually want to put all my steel in there. I don't even want to put that much steel in there, to be honest. I don't know what else I'm going to use steel for. But look at this. This is... I'm actually... Okay, so I'm now bottlenecked by my ability to move... to take my sushi off the belt, which is fantastic. That's a great problem to have. So we're going to do... when in doubt, more sushi. Yeah, a bunch of these, because the things have got to stay moving. Like if it stops moving, it doesn't work. Like if it backs up, then these guys don't have space on the belts to put the things, which is, a problem. But now I've got logistics going, kind of. I've got a place to be... Oh yeah, the whole point of wandering back in there was to get more iron to put in the place that I would be using to make rails that I don't have yet, because I don't have the material, don't have the, whatchamacallit. So that's going to make me a lot of rails, eventually, once I've unlocked that. And I think at the moment... Because I can't build train stops at the moment. Got to do the research. Maybe I should expand the research. Let's also just have some of that. Okay, so this is... I think the other thing to expand is going to be the intermediates, just to get more of all the stuff on... Yeah, because I've got 2 cogs up there. I've got this guy making cogs as well. It's actually running out of... He actually isn't finding space to put things on the belt. Oh, I guess, yeah, okay, because that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Because this setup, in order to make sure there's space here, piles everything on the other side of the belt, but then this one isn't finding places to put the cogs, which is also kind of fine because these guys are also doing the bulk of the cogs work. Let's upgrade that. Can I do this? Yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna do, like, it's gonna be the same thing. There, filter for red signs on the right. Everything else can go in there. This thing goes up there. Those are all now on the opposite side, but whatever. And I actually need, do I need more labs? Because I reckon this is going to be pretty close to ratioed, other than the fact that all the stuff needs to get off the belt, so that the reds can put their things on. But other than that, I reckon we're pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna leave that there. We've got a nice little chaos base, one lane of material, running out of copper miners, doing some research. Gonna have to go build some train stops. Gonna have to push some more biters. Yeah, good times.